Okay, so now let's take a little bit of time here and work out what happens if we have a little bit more of a complicated looking limit. And we're going to use this principle right here of what happens as x approaches 4 from the left of the function 3 minus x over x squared minus 2x minus 8. What we're going to do right here is we're going to start with factoring. So let's rewrite our limit. We'll be evaluating the limit as x approaches 4 from the left of the quantity 3 minus x, that doesn't change in the numerator, divided by our factors of x squared minus 2x minus 8, and that's going to be, let's see, x times x gives us x squared. 4 and 2 has a difference of 2, and we want negative 2, so it's going to be minus 4 and plus 2. And that means that we definitely do have a vertical asymptote at x equals 4. So we want to see what happens as x approaches 4 from the left of 4. So we proceed this way. We're going to look at each of the factors in the numerator and denominator and examine what happens to them. In the numerator, we're going to be taking 3 and we're subtracting a number that's approaching 4, but from the left-hand side of 4. Well, right away you should note that that is still positive 4, and 3 minus 4 would approach negative 1. So that's what we get in our numerator. How about the denominator? Well, we've got x minus 4 right here, so we're taking a number that's slightly less than 4, and we're subtracting 4 from it. At that point, that means that we're dividing by a number that's approaching 0 only from the left-hand side. So that means this is a negative number as well. Then we're going to take something approaching 4 from the left and add 2 to that value. If you take a number that's approaching 4 and add 2 to it, we're going to get a number that's approaching 6. All right, so overall, what does that mean to us? Well, it means we've got a negative number divided by another negative number, right? Something slightly less than 0 times 6. Negative divided by a negative is positive, and that means because we know that this function is approaching an infinite limit, it's either going to be positive or negative infinity, so this one must be positive infinity, right? Again, we know that at points where the denominator is 0, we want to explore what's going to happen to how it approaches 0. And it's important to us at this point to say that as x approaches 4 from the left, it's going to be slightly different than as x approaches 4 from the right. Checking out the signs, that's how we know whether it's a positive or negative value for that infinite limit.